Aries, hello. This is your mid-September reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Um, it's a collective message, so not everything you may resonate with. If it's kind of good to know other signs that are in your birth chart and sort of maybe have a look at those readings. And there may be some information in there that you can piece all the messages together and get a more personal reading. Maybe something to think about. Crown activation. So some information coming in here for you, Aries. Number 11. Feel, don't think. Number 4. Feel, don't think. What does Aries need to know now for the remainder of this month? Fill up your cup. 32. What else does Aries need to know here, please? Cool. Message from the third eye. So a lot of sort of deep knowing going on for you here, Aries. A lot of things coming to light, getting a lot of sort of internal downloads and understanding about things. Stop pushing and striving. A bit of an understanding here about going with the flow here. We're sort of, vulnerability is power. Something here about just going with the flow. And I want to say, not always having to be tough all the time, Aries. Not always having to be the strong one. So I don't know whether it's like maybe within your family or your friendship group or even at work, you're the one that sort of takes the brunt of the weight. You feel like you're the one who takes the sort of, you're the shoulder to cry on, if you like, or if there's some sort of issue happens within the family, you're the one that gets the phone call, you're the one that's sort of there to sort things out, and sort of a feeling here about overstretching yourself. Don't let yourself become overstretched. People just sort of coming in expecting Aries to bail them out. Knight of Swords. Just can come in and offload everything to Aries and they walk away so much lighter and you're just like heavily burdened and with your own concerns and now you have somebody else's too. Four of Swords. You could be feeling a wee bit burnt out, Aries, here, and this is what this fill your own cup is. You need to look after yourself. Ace of Pentacles. There's definitely a new you're getting something new coming in. There's something, but I feel here there's some things need to change. Judgment. Four of Cups. There's some things here that need to change in order for you to push forward with what you want to do here or what's going to be coming in. I feel there's some no's need to be told. Knight of Wands. And you know that there's not going to be easy conversations to be had about that Aries. There's people that's not going to be happy if you say like all of a sudden Aries isn't available. Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. But you need to speak your truth about this. You need to step forth here and speak your truth. And it's sort of in a way it sort of feels like it's a Well, it may be said to you. It may be said to you, oh, you're being selfish. I don't see any selfishness here from you, Aries, at all. You've been anything but. That's just a manipulation. It's the Queen of Wands. It's time to put you first here, and as I said, you don't have to be the strong person all the time. It's like one of those scenarios too. Once you start doing something once, people expect it of you all the time. And basic, this is just what has generated for you. It's the expected. Wow, what's happening? It's just expected of you. But in order for something new to come in here for you, this has to stop. You cannot be at people's beck and call, whether it's one person or it's a number of people. You cannot be at people's beck and call anymore. It has to be filling your own cup first here. Nine of Swords. Has you stressed out? Devil. Just feel this is like a lack of boundary on your behalf, and it's just having that strength now to put that boundary in place and being like, I can't do that, you know. Nine of Cups. There is a beautiful path forward here, but there's just that, yeah, trapped, feeling trapped. There's inner strength needing here. We're getting the downloads, you're getting it coming through. Two of Swords. How am I going to do this? How am I sort of going to Six of Wands? How am I going to cut these people off? Not cut them off, but how are they going to take these boundaries? Because you know that they're not, to instill boundaries in a relationship or anything, you want that person or that thing in your life, but there's certain terms and conditions that they have to adhere to. It's not like you're cutting them completely out. Ten of Cups and Star card. Ten of Pentacles is under that. So this could be family having to sort of lay the law down a little bit and be firm with this King of Swords here. Either you're the King of Swords, which is the firm energy, or there is a King of Swords you need to be firm with. Nine of Wands. Somebody's going to feel a wee bit, have their nose out of joint a bit. That Aries just isn't going to be there all the time. This is going to sort of cause them a little bit of a tower. What am I going to do? The World. There may be a relationship here that you need to end in order to move forward from. And this is what you've been contemplating for quite some time, Queen of Pentacles. Step forth on your own. Aries needs to put the foot forward and go on this pursuit on her own. A lot of mental back and forwards of sort of how to do this too, and eight of uh Eight of Pentacles. How's it going to work? How's it going to work? The Hermit. A lot of going within. This is what this crown activation is. You're getting You're getting the information in. See where she's like meditating outside, outdoors. Get yourself outdoors if you can, and just sit in the nature and ask the questions, right? Show me. If you don't ask, they'll not tell you because they won't interfere with free will. So you need to ask them, right? I need you to show me here what the right way forward is, what I need to do. Three of Cups, show me to the Three of Cups. I want to get there. I want to get towards Three of Cups. Feel for you here, Aries, it's very much about putting you first here for the remainder of this month and instilling some boundaries on what's acceptable and what's not here. Um, there's a new endeavor and it's going to take a lot of your energy, and I feel that that's where others are just going to have to be empathy. Others are just going to have to be more understanding, and it's not your or our responsibility for how other people take stuff. It's our responsibility how we deliver it in a kind and loving way. But it's not our responsibility how somebody takes it. I'm open to seeing both sides of that situation. You don't truly understand others' motivations if you haven't lived their lives and seen the world through their eyes. It's so easy to judge another's behaviour matched up against your own and label it as right or wrong, but you're missing an important part of the equation: the other person's history and personal path. We are all sparks of the divine with a purpose here in the physical dimension, and we can all exert our free will. Some of us have lost our way along the path of love, and it is a human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through their eyes and with compassion. Your job is to not judge, your job is to love and understand. So it's almost this feeling, you have shown a lot of empathy towards people, but they haven't shown it towards you. So it's this sort of Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles energy. You give what you get back, and if you're not getting it back, then you have to stop. In order to fill your own cup here, Aries, if you're not getting this empathy back from people and they're just take, then you need to readjust. And I feel that that's it sort of like has come to a head here. The the information has been received and you're now saying, right, no more. There's a new path here for you that you want to go on. And in order to do that, you're gonna have to sort of instill this boundary of, well, I give out what I get back and I don't get anything here. I'm going to take it to the extended. If you want to come along, the link will be below. I'm going to take a look here at what we don't see coming, any blockages that you might experience, the outcome, and then we'll get you some advice.